Hello everyone, this is Victoria Liao, and instead of a presentation about 10 to Infinity, I just want to have a conversation. And this is a conversation I wanted to have for a very long time. I'm asked all the time, what is 10 to Infinity? Or how can I explain this to someone? And immediately, what comes to mind is that 10 to Infinity is not something that can be explained. Not in just a few minutes anyway. It's like me telling you to flip the light switch on, then proceeding to explain to you how electricity works. When in fact, if you just simply flip the switch, there will be light. And it is not that 10 to Infinity is difficult to understand, although a lot of people tell themselves that, but with that statement, they block the flow of understanding. Ultimately, 10 to Infinity is not about explaining. It is about the experience, and that experience is different for different people. For some, they view it as a money game. They simply share it with just enough people to put some money in their pockets, but then they move on to the next shiny object. And for some, they view it as a business, one that must be worked every day, finding new customers to sustain the lifeblood of that business. And for some, it is a way of life, sharing, giving, and helping others to succeed. And these are the ones who experience the true meaning of 10 to Infinity. 10 to Infinity is about family, team, community, sharing, and simply lifting others up. It is about working together to leverage a one-time $10 out of pocket into possibly thousands and even hundreds of thousands for everyone whom you invite to share this experience with you. Yes, you heard me correctly. With a one-time $10, can you imagine all of the people around the world that can be helped? If you share 10 to Infinity with hundreds of thousands of people, and you simply told them to flip the switch, can you imagine how much light there would be in this world? In a nutshell, that is 10 to Infinity. We are a sharing economy that is a beacon of light for thousands of people around the world. And while 10 to Infinity is a real company, with a real business and real products, you don't have to understand every single aspect of it to experience our sharing community. You don't have to understand every aspect of it to start earning a generous income. You just have to share it with others. And that's just the way it works. The more you share, the more you receive. With so many millions of people on the verge of becoming unemployed, or already unemployed or underemployed, living paycheck to paycheck and not knowing how they're going to pay their bills next month, or even put food on the table for their families. And to compound matters, worrying about the health and safety of their loved ones. I wish I could just shout it to the world, here we are, and we can help you. It is truly heartbreaking to see so many tirelessly fighting to receive unemployment checks, dutifully doing what they are supposed to do, but still no results in sight. Or those waiting around for government stimulus checks, while in the meantime going hungry and homeless. If they only knew that by paying a one-time $10, or even having it paid for them, and sharing 10 to Infinity with everyone they knew who could do the same, they could rise above it all. If they only knew that they did not have to understand or explain everything about it to start receiving from our sharing economy. And if they only knew that 10 to Infinity is as easy as flipping a switch, we could eliminate poverty, starting in our own backyards. 10 to Infinity is more than a business. It is a movement, one that is saving lives, and I welcome you to join us to help save individuals and families, perhaps even your own, to rise above their current circumstances and to move into abundance. with just the flip of a switch. If you are listening to this conversation, then someone cares enough about you to help you get started. And if you join our 10 to Infinity movement, all that we ask is that you share it with others. And it is that easy. So go ahead, flip the switch. Join us today.